to this beat.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not rocking with the best. Since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got to go in today, y'all. I said we got to go in today, y'all. So TCU wants some of that smoke. I can't wait. I love to know about it. I love the press release was sent out. TCU, Fort Worth, Texas. It's going down December the 8th, 7:00 p.m. It is going down. Cannot wait for this basketball game. We're going to talk all about that. But before we get started, diving into deep about the TCU Horned Frogs, we're going to have a tradition that we always have. It's shot o'clock, y'all. It is shot o'clock. And we're doing it's shot o'clock today. And we're doing a specific shot o'clock today because TCU has decided to stomp with the big dogs. They were a part of the South Carolina women's basketball team, the three-time national champion. So we're doing a shot today. And what I have today is a little bit of a gluten-free Smirnoff vodka. Don't know what gluten is, but they said, you know, that's the newfangled thing. So I'm going to cut out some gluten and all this stuff. So I tried. Cheers. It's all right. It'll do. But shot o'clock is for everyone. And it doesn't matter what your drink of choice is. It could be a little bit of sweet tea. Sweet tea is a favorite of mine. But I don't do sweet tea unless it's basketball season. We still got a while. It's November the 4th. We still got a while for that because it's July the 25th today. So, but today is about TCU. And I don't know why I had this smile on my face about TCU. I don't know why. I really don't know. I know why. We see some more of Hailey Van Lith. Because last time we saw Hailey Van Lith with LSU, she was not herself. You know, I don't know what that coaching staff did for Hailey Van Lith in LSU, but that wasn't the same player that I saw in Louisville. It was not the same player. Tried to make her a point guard. You know what almost happened? What almost happened was they almost broke Hailey Van Lith. They almost broke her. She had to go to a team where she can shoot the ball. She ain't got to make all these point guard decisions because Hailey Van Lith is not a point guard. Stop trying to make a young lady a point guard when she ain't no point guard. That was a failure. That was a miscommunication. That was a failure of justice trying to make Hailey Van Lith a point guard at LSU. But now she's with TCU. But she's not only one who transferred in. And make no mistake about it, Hailey Van Lith was rated as the number 1 ranked transfer in the portal this year. Number 1. You remember how that happened last season with LSU? Remember how that happened last season with LSU when Hailey Van Lith and Anissa Morrow was what 1-2, 2-1 in terms of the transfer portal, building this dream team. Anissa Morrow showed that she was her. That the experiment of leaving DePaul, because I had my doubts. Going from DePaul to coming to big girl SEC basketball, I had some doubts, but it worked out. And Anissa Morrow is going to make herself a ton of money in the WNBA, especially with that 2.2 that might rise to $3 billion contract the WNBA gonna be rocking on starting in the summer of 2026. They about to get paid, and I love it. Can't wait for it. That's why I'm rocking a WNBA shirt today. But Hailey Van Lith was number one, number two ranked transfer last year. Now she's the number one transfer this year. But I really do think that this is the perfect team for her. I think it's the perfect team for her, and I'm gonna tell you why in a couple seconds. But she's not on. Maddie Scherr from Kentucky. She transferred too. She transferred out. But most of the folks who transferred out of Kentucky is because the new coaching staff from Virginia Tech brought a lot of his players from Virginia Tech down to Kentucky. A lot of players in Kentucky that was rocking with Kentucky bounced out. And we knew she was going to leave anyway. She's a solid player. She's a solid to good player. I said she was a good player. We'll find out. Kentucky was so bad last year. It's just hard to judge. I felt bad for Kentucky. They was like a JV team playing a varsity team. They was like a JV team playing a college team when they played against us. It wasn't close. The closest that game was at the start of the basketball game. That was the closest the game was. It was horrible. It was tough to watch at times, because we just beat them so badly. It just wasn't. Sometimes it wasn't fun anymore. Nah, I'm lying. It was always fun. If you beat a team by 70, it's still fun for me because I like blowouts. I do. My wife is like, yeah, like Cliff, I want a good game. I'm like, I want a good game. I want us to blow them out. I want nobody sticking with South Carolina. I want to claim my territory. I want us to like lay it, the smack of down to all of them jabronis. I'm telling you, I want all of them. I want a close game. No, beat downs across the board. That's how I like it. And that's what Kentucky did. And she bounced. Maddie bounced. Hailey Van Lith decided to bounce. And they go into a team that love to shoot the three-point basket. They love to shoot the three-point basket. They love it. That TCU was 11th in the country in three-pointers shot last season. 11th out of 360 teams. That's a whole lot of three-pointers in a basketball game. It's a lot. They had a solid season. 21-12. I think they got ranked one time. I believe it was ranked one time. It was ranked at one point in time 23rd, 24th in the AP poll. Then they lost, and then we didn't see them no more in that regard. But they was a solid basketball team. They finished 46 in that ranking. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not no slouch now. And the strength of schedule was 55th. That's pretty good. We have a lot of teams. We have some teams in SEC that didn't get close to 55th in strength of schedule. I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say no names. We had some teams that was playing some Job Corps squads. We had some teams playing some Gordon Ramsay culinary art schools early on in the season. We had we sometimes we gloss over some of the teams that some of these SEC squads play, and some of these squads be having 150th, 113th ranked strength of schedule. TCU had a 55th ranked strength of schedule. That's pretty good in my opinion. Pretty good. I told you about how they shoot all these three-pointers, and overall they shot, a decent. I shouldn't say decent. They had a great three-point percentage. They was 13th in the country. 13th in the country while shooting the 11th most attempts. That means they get a bunch of points from their three-pointers. Bunch of points. And the way their team is constructed, they have a bunch of shooters on this basketball team. They do. They have a bunch of shooters on this basketball team. And I expect the same thing to happen this upcoming season. And in particular, against South Carolina, because you're not going to beat South Carolina straight up. TCU is not going to beat South Carolina straight up. They're going to shoot a ton of three-pointers, and hopefully they'll go in for their sake. Because if they have a off night shooting the 3-point basket with the amount of volume they shoot, it's going to be a straight up blowout city in Fort Worth, Texas. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Because defensively, last season the defensive rating was like 117, 120. That's not good. That's not good. Because with they're being so dominant shooting the 3-point basket in terms of attempts, they not too dominant trying to guard nobody. And when you're playing a team like South Carolina that was number 1 in defense and number 3 in offense in terms of offensive rating and defensive rating, and tied for second in terms of 3-point percentage made, it's going to be a problem for TCU trying to stop us from scoring. It's going to be a problem. It really is going to be a problem. I don't see no issue with South Carolina scoring a whole bunch of points in their own gym. It's cool. I like the Texas stuff now with TCU and we already had Texas A&M and the SEC, and now we got Texas. This is going to be fun. The Texas two-step is going to be dope this year. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fans who ain't never seen South Carolina play live going to be showing up at this basketball game. You can basically go in and say right now, this game at TCU will be the most fans at TCU in the history of ever. Ever. And it's going to be a long lines of people trying to get autographs of Don Staley and Raymond Johnson and all those pow, all these great players. Adele Tachi from Texas. Yeah. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. But TCU, come on now. Y'all know y'all not going to win this basketball game, right? Y'all know y'all done messed up, right? Y'all know y'all done messed up. December the 8th is beat down by all types of proportions. But I can't diss TCU. I cannot diss TCU because they're going to win. They're going to win a lot of basketball games, just not against us. TCU, I predict that they're going to make the tournament. TCU will make the tournament this season. They will. They're going to beat a lot of teams because they can shoot the ball. And everybody is not South Carolina. Everybody is not UConn. Everybody is not Southern Cal. Everybody is not Notre Dame or LSU. All those teams. They're going to beat several teams, especially in the conference that they're in. They're going to be a problem for that conference. And they're returning, Madison Connor. Madison Connor had averaged 35 minutes, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 38% from the field and 38% from 3. She's a really good basketball player, especially for them. Sedona Price, 6'7". Big Sedona Price, 6'7". She played 33 minutes a game. Average crazy numbers at 20 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, 55%. She's a really good player. Really good player. I don't know what she's going to do against us. What she got to deal with some Ashton Watkins and Chloe and Fagan and because our speed. Because this is the thing about it, right? Some folks are like, oh man, we're gonna miss Camila Cardozo with her size of 6'7". We're gonna miss her. We are gonna miss her 6'7" presence. Make no mistake about that. But this team is gonna be very fast, and they're gonna run Miss Sedona Price out that gym. I'm telling you that right now. At their own gym, she's gonna be trying to find some oxygen, try to go to the concession stand and get some Gatorade. I'm telling you, it won't be pretty. Because they got the 6'7" big. Facts. Who's behind her? When she get tired, and she will get in foul trouble trying to defend South Carolina, what's next? That's the problem when you play Carolina. So much depth. Agnes Emma Ngopu from Australia averaged 32 minutes. 32 minutes, 11.7 rebounds, 2 assists, shot 43% from the field and 37% from 3. She was pretty good defensively too with 89.3 defensive rating. She's back. Aliyah Roberson. She's back. 27 minutes, 8.6 rebounds, 50% from the field, 35% from 3. They have some solid players on this basketball team to mold and meld in with the newcomers of Hailey Van Lith, who's playing 3-on-3, in the Olympics. Wish her well with that. Hope you bring home a gold medal. That's dope. That's awesome. Maddie Scherr, they have some pieces, but they're going to shoot a bunch of threes. And I dare to say that there was 11th last season in terms of 3-pointers attempted. They're going to be top 7 or 8 this year. They're going to shoot as soon as they get into the gym. They are. Some of them are effective. Some of them not. Will Hailey Van Lith get back to the level she was in Louisville? And looking at the numbers with Hailey, she played in Louisville. She played about 37 minutes a game. That's a lot of minutes at Louisville. A ton of minutes. Averaged 20 points. But she wasn't a great 3-point shooter. Her 3-point shooting has regressed from her freshman year to sophomore year to junior year to senior year. And now she's in her 5th year. Is she the 3-point shooter that we thought she was coming out of high school and coming to her freshman year? I don't know. It's like 32%. 32%. We'll see. And old Maddie, she ain't much better in terms of 3-point percentage at Kentucky, but I kind of throw these numbers out because Kentucky was so bad. But she shot like 30%, 29% this year from 3. I wish TCU well. I wish them well in all their endeavors this upcoming season. But on December the 8th, we're going to beat y'all down. But I'm glad you took the challenge and you got the game at home. The crowd going to be lit. It just can't wait. What day is that on? I know it's December the 8th, but what actual day is that on? That is on. Why am my computer acting stupid? That is on a Monday night. No, Sunday. That's on a Sunday. On a Sunday. That's perfect. 7 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, we're going to have a great time that night. Can't wait. I cannot wait for the basketball season to begin. Can't wait. TCU, let me be the first to tell you, I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. And you'll win a lot of games this year, but not against South Carolina. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Is on the bottom of the screen. Follow me on Instagram, Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. Easy to remember. If you want to become a member, get these videos early, just go to my homepage, click on the thing, read all about it. You're now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go.